Hey boys, are you ready yet for the final, for the finale? Are you tired? Are you dead, sleeping, whatever? It's gonna be the final set between BESS and BTS as part of ASL S20 round of 16, and I'm very happy. I'm very pleasured right now. I've witnessed, I've seen the sun comes down on the range of Himalayas. I've seen snow falling from the crest of the Antarctica. I've seen whales dancing beyond the moons of, I don't know, whatever, the Pacific Oceans. That girl is definitely Christian. These girls are completely agnostic. But I've never seen games that are so beautifully uh, uh, what is it, natured almost, like what we've seen today. That game between Bess and Queen was amazing. BTS amazing wacky builds, and then Bess having some crazy games so far. Cannon Rush, we've had it all. Queen's amazing control against Bess, and of course Bisu just completely chilling and defeating everybody at ease. So very interesting results so far. This final set will be played on the map Metropolis, with Bess spawning at the top right in the red color, and BTS spawning at the top left in the blue color. The score is 1-1. We've had how many games? 11 games. We have the full set, the full house of games here. And this probe, will it fall just like Bisu snipe a drone from BTS in that one game? It's going to be very difficult, and he's going to try to attack the drone from behind. The mineral line is a little bit tough here, but looks like the last minute BTS will save his drone. And the game is going to go from here. And looks like what is happening here. This probe is coming around looking for some kind of openings, but yeah, he's gonna take a few more hits. And behind this, looks like Bess has gone for forge opening. We have not yet seen it, but there it is. The forge is slightly backward. This is very standard procedure in PvZ nowadays, just to make sure that you have just enough to protect that forge against Hydro Bust. And there it is. We're going to be having the first pair of Zerling. The second base has been taken at the 9 o'clock position right now. This is almost a necessity because Bess has scouted BTS very quickly. Where's the damage drone from before? I think it's somewhere there. But I guess it's quietly tucked behind the other drone, so it's going to be a little bit hard, I think, for BTS, for Best to find it. Zerlings are making their way across the map. Will BTS go for crazy build again? He's making 4 Zerlings, and this is like one of those sensitive moments because behind this, BTS could be going for Zerling with speed and making like 2 or 4 more Zerlings, but he has expanded, and Best cannot scout yet. He's slightly in the dark right now. He might try to come back later to see this. And on the other side of the map, looks like Bess has put on his gateway, so all is calm on the western front. So I'm going to take this chance, the final chance, to read some advertising and then to thank some of my fans. My name is Namkraft. Welcome to the channel. I'm known to upload insanely fast Starcraft English commentary, just me talking insanely fast about political news, financial markets, cryptocurrencies, and philosophy. All of those topics, if they're interested to you, please feel free to not click subscribe, but buy me coffee, because I want to stay small, humble, and nimble. I don't want to become a big name and get the attraction of the Casper police. I wanted to remain an anonymous person, anonymous cast. This is why you never see my face unless 10,000 subscribers, and I will show you my body. That's right, 10 subscribers, body revealed, and I have a face revealed at 20,000 subscribers. So you can subscribe, but I would prefer that you don't subscribe because I don't want to become... Oh my god, this game might end right here. Looks like Best is... Zelle! Probes in the ball right now. What is he doing? Zelle's going to try to return. He will take some hits. He will lose the first cannons very quickly, but he's remade the cannon right away. Need to hug it. Where are additional Zerlings? They're not coming, so I guess only one cannon was sniped. This unit will try to attack against the probe on the gas line here. One probe on the gas will need to get sent. Zelle's gonna try to get surrounded, but he can get at least one Zerling down, 2 Zerling down, and this threat will be neutralized. Go for another. Yeah, he doesn't get the last Zerlings, and now those 4 Zerlings, the damage, they're still gonna be able to attack a lot here. We have a second Zella that's gonna be coming out. This probe who is scouting is still alive, keep that in mind, and now Best on gas is kind of late, so that means that he's gonna his what is it, a second cannon? Okay, I guess he can scan for the second cannon soon because he's scouting and he doesn't see any additional forces coming out. And this probe is going to try to go towards the gas. It takes a long time. He finally will be able to actually mine gas. Now behind his Hydrogen is coming on the way. This is the wrong build from BTS. If he has forced enemy to actually not mine gas. So, the probe is going to get sniped. That is so unfortunate. And Zerling's rap speed, I'm not so sure. This probe will go out and check for some locations on this map to see if there's additional units. And there's the Stargate. The Hydrogen is completed, but behind this, Best has got He's got what does he have got? He's got his 2 cannons, so he might be able to hold for a while. Okay, the Overlord getting sniped would be a huge thing. The probes are trying to go to work here. 1 Zerlings is down, only 3 Zerlings remaining, so that is something. In the Overlord snipe, this could change the game slightly here. BTS could not anticipate this kind of move from Best. This is why we have Best as a finalist from previous season of ASL. Another probe gets sniped. The Dragoon is here to support. Another probe might fall. Yet now we only have 2 Zerlings remaining. They will go and attack another probe on this side of the map. Dragoons are trying very hard to attack it. Zealot cannot reach them. And the base, the game is going to get very interesting. Another probe might lies. Man, okay, look at how much luck BTS has gone there. And now behind this, the Stargate has completed. Dragoons need to come down south actually to catch those Zerlings. He will not be able to see it, and they will come back and attack those probe once again. They are so insanely annoying. They start to attack right now. 1 damaged probe is going to get sent to a southern map. Both of those Zerlings are so damaged, but Dragoons cannot catch them. And these probes are wasting so much time. Finally, 1 more Zerlings will fall. So I guess this will be the end of this rush. And the game will go on from here. Another hatchery coming up. So BTS has been faithful to this, Hydrogen and then 2 more hatcheries kind of build. He's just been doing that build the entire day. Anyways, the Forge upgrade is a bit delayed. But do we have a... Yeah, there's a Corsair. The Corsair is coming out. 3 Hydras are out here, but 2 cannons is enough to hold for now until additional intel is confirmed by the Corsair. He's going to start to attack against the Overlord. Just maybe for fun, not so sure. He's checking if there's a lair there. Hydras are coming across the map, but with 1 Dragoon, 3 Zealot, and 2 cannons enough to hold. He's going to make more cannons. He needs to make that one right there, to, behind the Forge to protect it. He's gonna have to make a decision right now. I guess he decided to not save the Forge. Anyways, the Dragoon is gonna be able to damage, attack and damage those Hydras. Nicely done. One of the Hydras is very damaged. It gets sniped. Sniping that early Hydras is good. The Dragoon has got 1 kill. The course is checking on the high ground. He wants to see if there's lair. There's no lair. There's sufficient chamber. So upgrades gonna be coming up from the Zerg side here. More cannons gonna come down. Templar Archive is out. The fact that there's no lair means that there's going to be no overlord speed, but yeah, I guess things gonna get very interesting because the first overlord that was scouting Best's base had been sniped. So there's no vision, and looks like Best's gonna come out with only 4 Zealot though. He need to pull the weaker Zealot back. Dragoon is really helping out with the battle. 1 more Hydras has been sniped, and now the Zealot's gonna back up here. Best is micro correctly, but now massive Hydras will be coming from all corners of the earth here. The Corsair is very damaged, but it's not yet retired back to the Corsair Museum. Best is trying to save this Forge, but cannot save it. Why doesn't he make a cannon right here? This cannon will protect the Forge, I believe. But he doesn't make it, and he's moving his Zealot out single file, and he will lose the first Zealot now. His Zealots, maybe he's waiting for Zerling with speed, but no, it's not enough. I guess he's maybe waiting for the upgrade. And the Dutchman should be coming up soon. And there's going to be robotics behind this. Maybe the Dutchman will try to stop the Hydras. The gateway is about to fall. He's got to be making a Dutchman, but I believe it is a Dutchman behind this. I'm quite sure. The Forge is being attacked furiously. The Forge has cancelled the upgrade. There's going to be another Zealot. Why did he not? Yeah, making that will be just very easy. But anyways, finally lair gets taken. His pylon will fall. We have a Dottom to come out. I think with his Dottom may be used to attack or to defend. Attack is better. He will need to find a weak Hydras. He get 1 Hydras and looks like West to respawn from BTS. What is he doing? He loses 2 Hydras, but now there's the Overlord. There's the Overlord, so that time we need to go and hide somewhere else. But massive Hydras coming up from BTS. The Corsair does he see? The Corsair sees the movement of the troops. Need to make more cannons. What is the Dutchman doing? There's going to be a major attack here. There's some Zealot. There are more cannons at the backside. The Dutchman is going to try to retreat. He doesn't need to attack right now. He's waiting. He's going to wait for the Storm Probes to come out. This is going to be the pivotal moment. I think BTS might win it. There's enough probes to hold. Dragoons into hold position. The probes are buying some time. There are only 4 cannons. 1 cannon is so damaged. Dragoons are able to buy. The Hydras are clumsily attacking random units, and now there's just enough to hold. Where's the Dottabler? I think it got sniped. I think the Dottabler is gone, and there's Spire. Spire coming down to the Corsair is not. Okay, the Corsair is there in the corner. There's a Corsair. This Corsair can come out to check a bit later, but the cannon is allowed to buy. I think you need to build a pylon in front of the weak cannon, or maybe build a gateway in front of it or something. Looks like in the last one he's retreated. Another Corsair is free to go and scout, and Best is cancelled one of his cannons. Nicely done. Behind this he will have, I think, Zelle with leg, but the Zealots will not have upgraded. Hydras are trying to come back to stop the Corsair from scouting, but the Corsair will see the Spire, but he needs to back out. Yeah, he does back out. He knows exactly about the timing now. So that's going to be great hit. 9 minutes and 40 seconds of the game. We're looking at Best at 70 supply. BTS at 75. BTS is leading. BTS is about to clinch the game. Do we have a hidden base? Do we have a hidden base? I've done this a lot. I mean, if you watch my stream, you know that I go for this hidden base all the time. And there's a hidden base from the drone as well. The drone is going to the same location to go for a hidden base. Oh my god. Maybe, I don't know. Looks like there's going to be... Oh, what is he? He's not hiding a base. He is just checking if there's a Zerg hidden base. But there isn't a Zerg hidden base. He's sending a Zealot towards the bottom left just to make sure that the hatchery cannot come up easily. Maybe that is the plan. But there's that unit coming up anyways. And the spire is completed. And Dark Archon is the way to go. Don't go for the lame-ass double Light Archon build like that other game. It never works. Dark Archon is the way to go. And looks like Best will take a hidden base as well. Zealot is going to check out the bottom left. This Zealot is damaged. So he will need to go away. Go and hide somewhere else. Hydras have been sent towards that area. Looks like Best is checking if there's any kind of potential for drop in the future. On the map Metropolis, at this point in position, actually, it's not very, very beneficial for BTS to drop, so he will not drop for a while, but it's beneficial for Best to drop. Alright, we have some Zerg checking for the third base here. At the moment, he doesn't see anything. He's going to check the bottom right soon, and Best will have about 30 seconds to react. Looks like there's going to be some Hydras coming across the map now. Massive mutuals coming out. Looks like BTS Zerg are not moving. The single detail will change the fate of the battle of the game here. You need to be moving the Zealot towards the bottom right. The mutuals have arrived. They've been completely spotted. Dragons are coming through. There's the Archon. He's waiting with the... we'll wait for the mutuals to dive in, and there's the Archon. Oh my god, go! Probes are running away. Where's the storm? He's not storming. He needs to do it. He does a great storm, and how many mutuals will die? Looks like there's still about a few mutuals remaining. Dragoons need to stop motion and attack right now. Every single mutualist will die. He's not attacking. He will get one more mutualist. Not bad. I think he got about 5 mutualists. One escaped. And now this base will come up. That has changed the fate of the battle here. There was a lot of investment. And now that the Dark Archon can retire. You know, when you're a spy or something like that, and you've done a nice service to your country, you can just retire. You don't need to work anymore. The country says you've done enough. Just go and live in the Bahamas or something. So that was exactly what happened. But anyways, the game will go on. Best 107 supply. BTS will come back with more mutas. I guess this is a very standard build that Zerg players are doing these days. It's just going to be going for one quick dive in, and then he'll come back with more once the Archon is out of the equation. Anyways, these probes will be falling. There's some Dragoons on the low ground, and there's some Dragoons on the high ground. There's a storm. Do not pull a shuttle. Do not storm your own probes. Dragoons need to hold position right here. That storm isn't bad to damage those mutas and back out. There's going to be a front to attack. Best has got enough units, and Best bottom right base has not yet been scouted. He will attack right now. That is a great storm. The Hydra is going to pull back here. Hydra is not yet sniped, and he's going to be waiting for a big move. Oh my god, Dragoons are protecting, and that's going to be another great storm to damage those mutas, but they're still going to be attacking. Dragoons need to stop position right now. Another great hits from the mutas to damage those units, and now it's going to be the moment for Best to move out because his base cannot stay undiscovered forever. He needs to leave right now. Go out there and attack. He's got double Dark Archon. When do you ever see double Dark Archon? It's impossible. I've never seen it. That Zerling at the 3 o'clock position is so stupid. Move your butt. A nice attack. One more hit is going to get sniped, but great storm to trade correctly here. And another Hydra gets sniped, but it's not going to be successful. And Best is free to roam the area right now. Need to come out with all of his forces and send some more units towards the bottom right and make a cannon in the bottom right. He is ready to leave now. The cannon in his main is completed. He will come out, but massive forces coming out. He needs to attack right now before that base gets discovered. He's playing like he doesn't know about that base. I mean, this is also a nice strategy. You're not sending probes to that base. You are playing as if that base doesn't exist, you know, and you're just expanding as normal. This is also a nice way to play. He's gonna expand here, completely playing a dark spot, and there's gonna be a nice Archon move. The Archon needs to go to work. The Archon does a great attack here. Where the Mitch is going, another Archon, double Archon. Oh my god, this is enough energy. Does it have enough energy? He does. Okay, there it is. The energy. This is Pimpus play from Best. He attacks some of his own probes. It doesn't matter though. He kills every single mutualist here. The game has stabilized. Best 120 supply. BTS 118. The game is still on though because BTS has got a lot of bases left, but Best has got a hidden base. This game is already looking very promising. Have you ever seen double Dark Archon in the game of Starcraft PvZ? I've never seen it. I've seen... What have I seen? I've seen 4 Reavers and 2 Shadows against Zerg. I've seen Arbiters against Zerg. But I've never seen myself a double Dark Archon. Anyways, +1 weapons and +1 armor. It's going to be a great storm. They will come in to snipe some high tippers, great, but those Dragoons are having some stop motion. The Archon's going to get attacked upon. The Archon has lived, and this is a bad trade. Bad trade for BTS. He gets pushed back. If the game goes on like this, he will run out of minerals faster than Best here. The bottom right has survived for a while. More mutuals coming out, and BTS has not checked the bottom right at all. Best new base now will come online, and he's ready to bust out. He's got so much forces. 151 supply for Best. And what is this? Is it going to be a lurker drop? I guess it's not. It's just some random lot running into the corner here. There's nothing there. More mutuals coming out, and of course BTS want to abuse the map here, but there's some cannons. Probes need to get pulled, and there's going to be another storm. It's going to be very, very careful observer here to spot only 5 mutuals though. There's a storm. Where's the storm? He's going to try to one-shot the high tippers. He needs to do 2 shots. 1 shot was not enough. And these mutuals will back up. There's nothing at the bottom right. He needs to start to make some cannons now. Best is not making any more cannons at the bottom right. He will come out with his forces, and BTS is completely fooled. I mean, this is so satisfying to watch. Usually it is the Terran player who goes for a hidden base against a Protoss player, or a Zerg player go for a hidden base against a Protoss player. But have you ever seen a Protoss player go for a hidden base against Zerg? Best has done it for the first time in a long time. What is he doing? More attacks happening here, and the lurker lines are very, very deep here. Best 169 supply, BTS 151, and another Dark Archon. Does he have enough energy? Not yet. Not yet enough mana. There it is. Mana is completed. He doesn't need to make any more cannons. He doesn't need to storm. Just use the Dragoons to naturally destroy those meteors because they've been damaged from before. Those meteors cannot leave because there are way too many Dragoons, and another cannon is going to get remade. That is great. Best need to come out now. BTS is on a very low tech though, keep that in mind. But BTS thinks he can win. He's just gonna come forward with a lot of forces. He's gonna send all of the forces to the front now, and he will come back with more forces. Best has got a lot of army, and BTS must realize how the crap do you have so much army. Zerlings are moving toward the bottom right now, and now that base will get discovered. The cannons have come up. How quick will the cannons complete it? The cannons are a little bit late to the scene. Investors need to engage right now. Need to storm. Observer is going to try to get sniped. 1 observer down. 2 observer down. The second observer has been sniped. No additional observer. And Best is going to have to back up here. The cannons have complete now. And Best need to remake the cannons very, very quickly. Need to remake the cannons. 1 more cannons need to go up right now. The last of the meteors have fallen. And now Hydras will get sent to the bottom right. I'm not sure Best going to try to break out right now. Hydras are moving towards the bottom right. Best, we got +2 weapons and +2 armor. He is not going to remake. He's going to sack this base. He's going to wait for observer and then go. Wait, there's observer. He's going to go right now. Attack towards the southern side and storm any units coming from the left side. Observer gets sniped. Are you freaking insane? You had one job. Your one job was to save your goddamn observer. You have to remake them from scratch. The entire army is stopped because of lack of observers. This base will fall. And there's the observer arriving to the scene now. Now just move, just to pair your observer with a Dragoon. Do not pair it with the front. There's the observer, need to pull back. And another observer gets sniped. This is insane. Observer control from Best so lame. But he was gonna storm, and his army is looking very, very strong, but it doesn't have enough observer. Probes are wondering, what are these sellouts doing? You're gonna try to go for some kind of harassments. These probes gonna be falling, so that's not very, very good. But Best is trying to buy some time by driving those forces back. There's the next observer. You need to engage right now. He's on 3 bases. He's been mining a hidden base for a while, but he will need to engage. He's running out of minerals in his main. He can expand towards the 9 o'clock position now. Great storms. I think each high now have 3 storms. Great upgrades on Protoss, but does it matter? I don't know. Another getting treatment. How many observers does he have? They need to pull the observer back. Is he making enough observers? Looks like BTS army is, just completely broken up like peanuts butter. Right, well, that kind of BTS song, right? Break it like butter, or whatever like that. Anyways, the last of the lurkers have fallen. The armies from BTS is not as strong compared to Best, and Best has break it out. But he need to make another base soon. The game will continue. BTS has not take up to Hive. He's gonna have an attack. There's the Archon. He will go for dog. What is he doing? Go for it. Okay, he goes for it. That was a kind of a lame one, but he's able to engage correctly here. And there's enough forces. There's gotta be another storm. Great storm on the Hydras. We need to engage and support this base. BTS has got so much. Best of the hidden base could not do anything, and this point has been forgotten. He needs to storm right now. Where is he going with his Hydras? He's got to. Okay, he's about to finally remember those muted, and it's gonna be finally. Okay, that's still there. Not yet. Hive tag here, and upgrade advantage in favor of Protoss. The hidden base has kept Best in the game for a while. Need to storm right now. He comes forward. Observer could get sniped. No, he doesn't need to snipe any observer because there's no more lurkers in this area. Hydras get pushed back. This place will come up for sure. Best is leading by a lot. And upgrades, of course, is very, very strong. But he need to make more Hydras. Need to make sure that his new base come up online correctly. Hydras will come on the other side and try to attack and gain the high ground advantage before Best can actually get it. That's going to be problematic. Need to go there right now with his Hydra, but he's going to try to go there. There's a Zealot blocking just to buy time here and driving those Hydras, but the scan is going to get cancelled. I believe Dragoons need to get there first. Cancel will fall. There's going to be a storm, great dodge. There's going to be another storm, possibly. No, doesn't need to storm. He just killed all these Hydras. The game will go on for him. More cannons going to come up here. Supply wise 149 for Best. BTS 141. 90 minutes of the game, and both players are just playing the game of their lives. Insane game so far, and keep in mind that during this entire game you have not seen any single ads, because this is my conscious attempt to give you some nice exotic Starcraft game. +3, +2, +1. Zerg has got 2 and 1 only, and Best is managing the army quite nicely. But we need to see what do we need to see? We need to see Defiler from Zerg. We need to see Reaver from Protoss. Finally, BTS has got 5 bases up, and Best has got 4. Best would try to retake his other base on this other map at some point in the future. We shall see. I'm not so sure. Best army is looking very strong. Is he upgrading more stuff? I guess he is. BTS have forgotten about some Hydras in his main. But I guess, okay, we might have Dark Templar coming out soon. It looks like there's going to be attack. There's going to be a storm. Best need to pay attention. He does a great storm. BTS not paying attention to the minimap. He's going to morph an arc on that Best, and now all of these lurkers and Hydras get destroyed. Observer is not getting sniped. They are waiting for Observer, but reinforcement coming from the southern side. This is a nice sandwich from BTS, but not enough. The 5 of the lurkers are not being used in the battle at all, and Dragoons are attacking against Hydras, and now they will finish the lurkers alone. This is about coordination. Army is about getting your infantry, your marines, your navy, and your air forces together with your intelligence and spy network. Everyone needs to be working together in a coordinated single sweep. Otherwise, we're losing the war of Russia against Ukraine. Where the hell did that come from? I don't know. But anyways, the next part of the game is going to be underway here. Dragoons putting down south, and Best is, of course, in terms of technology, in terms of upgrade, he's doing well. In terms of economy, BTS is the one who is not so bad here. Hydras have shown that they are quite brittle, but the army for Best is getting stretched out quite thin. Looks like BTS trying to surround, and he's going to attack this on the copies, but I think there's enough on the high ground to support. Great storm. It looks like those Hydras don't have eyes. They're walking blindly. They cannot see, and now there's going to be more storm to slow these forces out, and it's going to be reinforcement from the high ground, but we don't have any more, and this base will be falling. Oh my god, BTS is losing it. He will be losing 2 bases at 1. There's going to be a chance for BTS to go for counter. Where is he counter-attacking? He's going to be sending all of his forces towards the 12 o'clock position, but that base has been mining for a while. It doesn't mean anything at all. Nice battle. We're going to be having 3 battles happening at the same time. 12 o'clock position battle, 7 o'clock position battle, as well as the 2 o'clock position battle. He looks like Best has won this first battle, as BTS is going to push his Dragoons back because there are no more Hydras in these forces. And now this base is going to be falling, and BTS will be down to just 3 mining bases. Great storm, and now it is going to be Best who's got the advantage. BTS is no longer playing. His hands are no longer on the keyboard. GG. Best is smiling. I'm smiling. I have ejaculated. If you enjoyed us, feel free to buy me coffee. It's going to be in the description. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.